Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video I want to start a new project and I'm gonna use C++, deep learning algorithms, QML, opencv and kind of tools in this project. So this is gonna be very useful and we are gonna learn many things with this project. Also I can explain you in Paint maybe so you can get an idea what we are expecting at the end. Let's open a Paint. At the end we are gonna have an image drawing area or any drawing area we can call. Okay, and in this area we can draw any kind of things, but the target is gonna be any digit you are drawing into this area, and there is gonna be another button in here, maybe the name of analyze button, and you are gonna click it, and this image is gonna go to the backend side. In there is gonna be train model. Also we will train this model by ourselves. So this model is gonna tell this this is number 2 or this is number 5, like that kind of. Yeah, this is the main target. But with this in the backend side, there will be a model. We are gonna train that model with some deep learning algorithms. Also, we are gonna learn that things. So we are gonna develop a GUI with QML. So this is another side. Also at the end, we are gonna integrate backend and the GUI side. So there will be many steps. This is gonna be a couple of videos. For these videos, I will just make a dataset getting the dataset, because for training, of course, we need a dataset. For that one, I'm gonna use the famous Mnist dataset, I think, yeah. And this dataset has 60,000 images, which is handwritten digit inside. You see as in the image. You can get with Kaggle, TensorFlow, but we are gonna use Jan Lechun's, who is an academician. So I'm gonna use his website. It's not opening with Chrome. In here he gave us a tip how to open that. We just need to use different browser, which is gonna be Firefox. And here just copy. Okay, where is that one? Okay, here just paste this one and just remove the S in here, so it's gonna open. Okay, here is the web page of the data set. And here, as I said, 60,000 images including. These are the files, and I already get these files. You see these two files. One is images, and the corresponding labels is included in another file. So when you extract them, you are not gonna get images. You are expecting maybe many images in here, but this is not working in that way. These are all images is including inside the binary file as in this format. Okay. This is the first point. After getting this web page, just download these two files, which I already downloaded. And here is the file format. First of all, for example, the image binary file is including the first 4 bytes, including magic number, which is not important. You can just think this is the ID of the file. In here, for example, 2049 for the label file and 2051 for the image file. This is the ID. And 60,000 number of images, the following 4 bytes, and the other 4 bytes is just number of rows, which is the width, the height of the image, and the width of the image is also number of columns, which is 20x. So you can think this is the resolution is really low, but it doesn't matter. It will be easy to train. The fundamental purpose in here is just learning the deep learning, how it's working and how we will train and how we will develop it with the GUI. This is the purpose. So also this is the fundamental data set, all the deep learning classes giving this as example or project. So they are trying to train this data set many times. Okay, these are the format I said. Also these are all is high Indian type. Let me search Indian type. Okay, so you need to convert this to the native Indian so you can get the integers properly. This is very not really important. This is just a conversion you need to do. I'm gonna explain in the code part more clearly, I believe. Okay, so simply like that. Maybe to summarize, maybe I'm going a little faster. Just now I'm trying to get my images because I'm gonna train them. So I'm trying to get my images properly, so later we can train them. After that we can create GUI so we can integrate at the end. This is the plan I'm assuming. So what will happen on the way, we don't know, but this is the plan I'm planning to follow. Okay, we can switch to the code part. I think here as I said, I'm gonna use opencv. Let's include it. If you do not yet install opencv, you can follow my other videos so you can install it easily. And I'm gonna need fstream, file stream, because I'm gonna read the binary files. I don't need this one. First of all, maybe we can create a function which is just reading the images, and that function is gonna be return vector and one more vector, and it's gonna be unsigned. I'm gonna explain here. Unsigned char and read images, and it's just gonna take the constant string and file name. Maybe anything else this should take. I think file name is gonna be enough. Okay. The outer vector is gonna keep all of my images. Inside vector is gonna keep each image pixels. So this is gonna include 28 times 28. I don't know what's the result. 28 times 28 pixels is gonna be included inside this vector. I'm not directly converting to the opencv in here. I'm gonna do that in here, opencv met type, so we can visualize it. But at the beginning, I'm just gonna push all the pixels of each image into this vector. I can handle them in here. Okay. This is the read images, so we can create just if stream and file name is gonna come to me from the main, and I need to read as binary type. Okay, I think it's done. Now the point is I need magic numbers to keep the bytes. Magic number 4 bytes is saying, the documentation saying. Similarly, I need number of images, rows and columns. I'm just following here. Magic number, number of images, rows and columns, and you see here each is 4 bytes. Okay, and this is gonna be the number of images, and this is gonna be number of rows. I think the first one, rows, and the number of columns. Okay, and so I need to read the file accordingly. File.read, the first one is gonna be the magic number, and it's gonna be 4 byte. Then the next one is gonna be number of images, rows and the columns respectively. Okay, number of rows, number of columns. So I'm just reading the file. Now these numbers including these arrays including the bytes corresponding. Okay, in here I need to convert this high Indian into the native Indian. There are many conversion methods you can search from Stack Overflow. There are kind of many. I just chose one of them, and I already copied here to make it faster. And but this is little seems complicated, but I'm gonna explain this very clearly because I don't wanna any question mark in your mind. So I'm gonna explain here carefully. Okay, number of images. I'm just not gonna use magic number because it doesn't make sense. It's not important. Just number of images and number of rows, and this is done. Just changing this, and the lastly number of columns. Okay, you can find different kind of conversion methods. I just chose this one. Okay, anyway, so now this is gonna be 60,000, 28 and 28. Just to see the result, I want to write it to the console. Number of images. Maybe we can just copy here, paste, and at the end. Okay, number of rows and number of columns, and these are gonna give me those numbers, but I just want to make it clear, as I said, so I can write it to the console also. Also number of images maybe we can use to explain how those are converted, because it is important, I think. And okay, copy, paste. I think it's done. Sorry. And number of one. Oh, just delete. This is gonna be in the second element, third element, and the fourth element. Okay. I think it's done. Just I need to return something, result maybe, and return result. Okay, in the main side, just copy and paste again, and this is gonna be the images is equal to read images, and this is gonna be the yeah, this needed to be given the path. This is the path of the images binary file. Just copy, paste, and this is done also. Let's see the result. Okay, these are coming correctly, but these are coming interestingly. It's because of, I think I need to convert them into the integer somehow, maybe unsigned char. First of all, okay, so I need to convert them because they are coming with different symbols also than integer maybe, so I want to get all positive. So for this one also, and this one, and lastly for this one. Okay, now it shouldn't come interestingly. Yeah, now this one. So this is the number of images bytes including inside this array. But how the way they are converted to 60,000? You see in here is converted to 60,000, which is the number of images. To explain it, I want to open maybe decimal to binary. And let me explain you, because it should be clear in your mind. So what this ending conversion meaning. So the first number is 96. Just I'm writing also. I need one more this page. Okay, this is 96, and just convert it. You see this is the binary format, and take the new page from binary to decimal, copy paste the binary, which is in here 7, so add one more 0. So this is the last one is 96, the other one 234, the rest is 0, so I'm not gonna keep them. So 234 I think it was. Then copy this one and just paste the new left number into the previous one, convert it, you are gonna get 60,000. So this is the logic of conversion, because 1 byte cannot be enough for huge numbers some cases, so they are using this format to keep huge numbers. So this is the logic behind this kind of complicated conversions. Okay, we already converted this. So the next ones is gonna be my pixel values. You see here we already handled this for the correspondingly the new values is gonna be my pixel values, and they are keeping in each byte, 1 byte, it's continue like that. Okay, let's open a for loop. I is equal to 0 and smaller than number of images. Okay, I plus plus, and inside this one I want to keep my each image, and maybe we can name image. Also we can make a size, because we know number of rows and number of columns. So this is done, and the next one is I just gonna read file.read. The first one is gonna be the, of course this should be char, like here also char type, and then also my image that data should be written accordingly, also size should be same. So for each vector of unsigned char is gonna be get from the file according to the size. I think here correct. And after this, of course, I need to push this image into the result. That pushback image. I think here done. Let me check one more. Everything seems done. I don't want to see here always, so remove it. Here also, here can stay, I think. And what I'm missing, maybe I need to close file and return the result. Okay, so I get the images in here. Everything seems fine. And the next is gonna be the, maybe before reading the labels, I want to see my images, they are correct or not. How to do that? For also I want to visualize them in opencv. Let's create a window named window, and let's say image window auto size, let's say. Okay, and create a for loop for each image. Okay, I'm always have problem with this capital letters. Okay, and this is gonna be the integer images dot size. And okay, for each image also has another vector inside. I need another for loop to get my pixels. Integer j is equal to 0, j is smaller than, again, integer maybe. Okay, images that each element of images is an image also, so including pixels dot size j plus plus. Okay, now in this for loop I'm getting all my pixel values. Okay, here is the point. This is gonna give me each image. So before that I need to create a temp image to visualize with opencv. Create a zeros, all can be zeros. Oh, okay, so I know the width and the height, 28 to 28, and it can be 8-bit unsigned char, one channel image. Okay, and in here I need to assign each pixel into this temp image. This is the maybe I shouldn't make in here mistake. So since this is coming as a row, maybe I need to define row counter, which is gonna be the 0. For the coordinates, this is critic, and column counter is equal to 0. And in here I can, but this is coming in one row, so this is, by the way, this size is equal to 28 times 28 again, because all the pixels coming inside this. And so I need to handle it some kind of mode, taking mode, maybe if j mode, since it's 28 is equal to 0, I need to make 0 sum of these values. So it's gonna start from row counter, I need to increase this in here. Also column counter, I need to make it in here 0, so it can back to the first index again. I don't know, anything else should be done in here, maybe no need for now. And let's try to assign. I'm sure we will get some problem. Image.add, and this can be unsigned char, and I need to define the point. And in here column counter we need to start. Column counter we are not increasing, so let's increase it in here. And row counter, and this is done, I think. Okay, maybe yeah, of course we need to assign it into the pixel values. How we are gonna get it? Integer images dot I times images dot I times will be j, right? Yeah, sure. Each element of pixel, we are assigning. This image is assignment finished. Then we can visualize. Before visualizing, I just want to see how the values looks like, because I want to make sure how to do that. Just see out, take this, because from even since it is a low resolution, even the console can tell us how it looks like. And okay, after the first row finished, I want to make the new line in here. So this is huge number images, so just for the maybe the first one only. Let's see, just want to be sure it's working or not. Okay, let me open. So it start here, I guess, and this is looks like 5. I think it's working then. So we are correctly extracted the file, I think. So we can reback and open here. And okay, let's show. What was the name of window? Image. And okay, temp image. And wait key up. So I'm expecting to see each image of this 60,000. Of course, I'm not gonna see all, but let's see a couple of them. I hope it works fine. Okay, this is 5, I think. 0, 4, 1, 9, 7. Okay, I'm not gonna go much. 9. So what we did until now, we are successfully read the file, image file, and we converted each image into opencv math type, and we are able to read them fine, I think. Yeah, everything seems fine. I don't want to see out anymore. Okay, that's great. This is the difficult part, I think. I need to do same thing for the labels. Let's copy and read labels. Read labels should be, and magic number of images. For the label side, I need magic number of items, but I don't need for rows and the columns. So just remove these two things, and this shouldn't be read also. Remove here, and I don't need to see here. Maybe we can also delete here. So okay, I don't need to read all the pixels, just this is gonna be the 1 byte, because in here we can check also. You see, this is 1 byte only. Where is it? 8, 9, continue like this. So this is, each label is gonna be 1 byte, also including 0 to 9. Each label is gonna give me 0 to 9 sum of the digit. Okay, so number of images written, still it can stay like that, it's not really important. And this should be also 1, and we will see in here. Okay, make the same thing for the labels, and make this read labels. Change the file with the label path in here, copy, and just paste. Read labels, and after reading each label, I want to see before imshow standard, because the size of the labels is equal to image size. Also labels, this is gonna be I. Also label is gonna be, each vector of label is gonna include only 1 element, which is because no need more than 1, of course. And okay, seems everything done, I think. Let's see. Okay, something wrong. Why doesn't give me number? Let me write label, it should be give. Let's see again. It's coming empty. Oh, okay, this is because unsigned char, so I need to convert it. Okay, now it's working. This is 5, you see label 5. 0, let's continue. 6, let's continue. This 8, you see 8, the last one. Okay, now everything is fine. So this is the first video. I wanted to simply explain what I'm gonna do, how this project is gonna continue. This is only gonna include the getting the images, getting the labels, but we are not yet totally done. Maybe at the end we just need a simple vector, which is gonna be the images data, images data, maybe we can call, and this is gonna be include CV math elements, because we are gonna use these, right, for the training. So we need this one, and also similarly we need the labels in the integer type. Labels.data is gonna be this one, and we just simply push images data, which is gonna be temp image, to the new vector. Also similarly labels.data, these each label. Okay, and remove here, and seems everything done. Let's just see the result in here. Okay, successfully finished, and I want to see also the size of my new arrays, new vectors. Images data dot size, labels data dot size. Okay, let's see. I think it's gonna be faster. Okay, invalid size, unsorted data. Okay, remove here maybe. What's wrong in here? What makes here problem? Images.i, maybe it's trying to reach something not exist, because if it is crashing, I want to see where it crashes lastly. Let's see, I'm sure it's crashing at the end maybe. Oh, 1 2 3. So in here it's trying to reach to the data labels images.data. If this is not valid, it shouldn't enter here, but it's successfully reading before the numbers. I don't know, maybe. Let's see again. Oh, it's crashing at 11 now. There's some data issue in backside, but at 11 it wasn't crashing before. Oh, at 12 it crashes now. And this is, I'm sure, related this opencv math issue. And anyway, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna check this out later, but I don't know, let's try one more. Oh, it's always crashing at 12. I don't know the reason. Sometimes it's not crashing. Okay, this is a memory issue, I think. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna make you know, I'm gonna let you know in the next video. But for this video, simply I just wanted to read these binary datas, and I just wanted to store them inside this images data and the labels data, and I'm simply done for this video. I'm gonna solve this issue, and I'm gonna let you know in the next video. See you in the next videos.